Hey, hi, hello, and we're back again. It's going to feel really sudden in the stories that we're back for a Spill the Beans, but on the feed, y'all will get it next week. So, sorry, Charlie, to the stories. I'm not that sorry. I'm really not sorry at all. Anyway, welcome back to another Spill the Beans. This is a once-a-week chat where we talk about everything under the sun, from activism to music to how those two coincide to being an online content creator, which is what we're going to talk about today. If you've never seen me before, I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing, biracial, multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Let's do a community check-in on this slide. So let me know how you are. Let me know how the community can support you. How are your hearts and your minds? How are you holding up? It has been over 50 days, I think, since October 7th. And so, all eyes are still on Palestine, and more genocides are coming to the surface. So understand that we're still in a heavy environment. So let me know how my community and I can help. Okay. But first, let's just re-go over the events. So we've got signups for a week of masterclasses that is starting. Sign up for as many or as few as you want, okay? Sign up for the ones that apply to you. Don't sign up for the ones that don't apply to you, okay? You know what I'm saying? Link is in my bio. Link for all of this is in my bio. Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is Vocally Courageous. I did figure out how to create scheduled rooms again today. So I did share that link to my broadcast channel. So if you're interested in that, join us tomorrow on Clubhouse, which is Saturday in real time, those of you watching this next Thursday. And let's see what else. Winterludes also starts today. I'll be posting the first video right after this. I don't have my Christmas tree up, so y'all are just going to have to bear with me and believe that I'm in the Christmas spirit. Okay, so let's talk about the things that I see that make people over content creation. One, and I feel like this is the most common, okay? The most common is the lack of instant gratification. So if your post doesn't get a bunch of likes right away, if your post doesn't get shared right away, like, how do you know that your message is reaching the people? Number two, I think there are a lot of people that struggle with perfectionism when creating online. And number three, people really fear the negative comments. Today, I was called gross by a rando on the interwebs. So, number three, I'm not all that worried about. But you know how, we're going to marketing break really quick. You know how I deal with stuff like that, like people calling me things on the internet? The internet is not real. The internet is not real, okay? So how do I deal with that? And again, marketing, okay? I can teach you this in the Joy is the Revolution Masterclass, okay? Because when we reach for our joy, or when we're sharing out of our overflow, or when we're sharing out of our moral beliefs, the things that we hold as a core value, one of mine is that no one should be killed. It's radical, should not be radical, but it is radical, okay? If I get called gross for that, then it's fine, right? So Joy is the Revolution Masterclass is a place for you if you want to learn that. But number two on that topic is that nothing is personal, right? That I shared in the stories. Like, very rarely is someone commenting actually about you, right? They're commenting about the issue, or they're commenting on their own level of insecurity, or because of their own level of insecurity, or just because they need to be seen. They want to be seen. And unfortunately for them, they haven't found a way to deal with their distaste or this anger. Not to do another marketing moment, but on perfectionism, this is a tenet, like the idea of perfectionism. I think that we get that from white supremacy and from living in a white default society. And, I work with people all the time who have this fear, or have this, like they're roped into perfectionism. And I help people with that in Content Cohort. I help people with that in my program, Lift Every Voice. I'm looking for beta clients at sliding scale, and you can have a payment plan. And so, if you're interested in that, or want to learn more about it, just let me know. Content Cohort is pay what you can. But I also think, we have to think about content creation as a U+1. And so that is the one part of the internet that is personal, right? Like, you share what you need to hear, and maybe one other person on the internet needs to hear it too. And it doesn't really matter how it's said, or if it's said, okay, but Tara, what if nobody engages with the stuff and I just want to give up? Well, the algorithms are absolute puppycock right now, okay? They're just poopy. And number two, you never know who's actually watching, right? There are a ton of people in the world that are scared to like your posts or come into your lives or come into your room or, answer the email, right? And I struggle with, I've struggled with this in the past, but I firmly believe, back to the U+1, that I'm reaching the people that I need to reach. And this case in point, not to, again, lead to marketing, but like a person that engages with my stuff occasionally, but isn't like the first to engage, is the person that has signed up for the masterclasses so far. So like, you just don't know what impact you're making. And it's okay that it doesn't show up. It's okay that engagement maybe isn't showing up in the prescribed method of social media, right? In the likes, in the comments, in the shares, in the saves, blah, da, 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 da. It's cool if it does, right? It's cool if it does in the views or whatever, but like, who at the end of the day really cares? Right? Vanity metrics are just vanity metrics. They don't show you anything. Sorry, my back was getting real sore. I didn't pull out the bench enough. Anywho, we could go on and on about this, and I want you to put in the question box today what you want to hear about next, because I could honestly do a Spill the Beans on each of these topics from the last 2 Spill the Beans. So like 6 more Spill the Beans, but individualize those 6 topics that I spotted. But anyway, okay. And that's all for Spill the Beans today. Continue to be anti-racist, be safe, make some calls to your reps. We know that there are multiple genocides going on the worldwide. Free the world, ceasefire in our hearts and across the world now. Now. Do good work. Make good trouble. I love y'all hardcore, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.